The med sled is designed to evacuate injured, incapacitated, or otherwise disabled individuals down a staircase in the event of an emergency. When using the med sled, it is always best to have 2 people assist in evacuating an individual, though the device can be operated by 1 person should circumstances warrant. The med sled bag is removed by loosening the cord and flipping the bag over. Unroll the bag as you would a sleeping bag, with 1 individual standing on the top end. Fold the sled lengthwise to make it rest flat on the floor. These straps are for dragging the sled. The side straps are used for any lifting, or for guiding the sled into place. To get an individual on the sled, employ a log roll so they are on their side, and slide one side of the sled under their body. Pull them as gently as possible onto the sled and into position. Once the individual is on the sled, you can hold their ankles and maneuver them better into place, if necessary. For individuals in a wheelchair, roll the chair a few inches onto the top of the sled and slide the individual off the chair and into the sled. The person's feet must come to the bottom end of the sled. If needed, you may use the pillow for the individual's head. The best place for the individual's hands to be is on their belt buckle. The straps of the med sled are continuous loops, so in order to properly tighten, place a thumb or finger on the outside loop and pull the strap tight. If the person's chest does not reach the top loop, or if you're dealing with small children, you may crisscross the straps to ensure they are secure. Using the drag straps, pull the sled and the victim to the edge of the stairs, with their feet hanging out above the first few steps. The material used to make the med sled allows it to be flexible when needed, and stiff when needed, as in this case. Always evacuate to the side of the stairwell, not the center. Pull out the carabiner and its strap from the top of the sled, and hook the carabiner to the part of the handrail that connects to the wall, not the handrail itself. Pull out the slack from the strap and hold firmly with 2 hands. Do not wrap it around your arm or hand. Stand back as far as possible so that the strap can do most of the work. Now you can begin to guide the sled down the stairs, but never stand in front of the sled. This could easily lead to another injury. As the sled begins to move down the stairs, hold the line tight and feed it through slowly until the bottom of the sled reaches the landing. Once at the landing, the helper at the bottom can take the drag straps and pull the individual to safety, or begin to position the sled for the next flight of stairs. The helper at the top unclips the carabiner and the process is repeated. As you can see, the entire process is relatively simple, but practice is important. Be sure to familiarize yourself with how the sled functions so you can be ready in the event of an evacuation. Remember to always re-buckle the straps once an individual is taking off the sled or putting the sled away. In the event of a darkened building, you don't want to be fumbling around looking for the straps and buckles. To put the sled back in the bag, again, ensure all straps are buckled and loosened to release the tension. The carabiner and its strap are rolled and strapped down at the top of the sled. Place the long black strap under the sled. As you would a sleeping bag, begin at the bottom and roll the sled under you, moving forward with your knees. Once the sled is completely rolled, loop the strap to hold it in place. The bag goes over the sled, and the cord is tightened.